be creating the pseudocode flowchart and a C program to find the total number of illiterate men and women from the population of Biliran province. If the percentage of men is 54 from the population and total literacy is 80% from the population, take note that the total literate men are 30% of the population. We should proceed to the coding C and create our program here. So in the next part is we will do the comments first. What will be our name of our program? So example of be creating is some name is the total illiterate men and women of Biliran province. So this is our title of our program. So in the second part is we will put the link section. So as you can remember, the link section is the include. This is the link section. Include is the then can also use the include conyo. So as we finish to the link section is we will proceed to the main function. As you can remember also the main function is the end main and then the curly bracket. So as part of the end main is the global declaration section. As you can remember, the global declaration section is used to define the global variables to be used in the program. So our integers here is the total population. And equals to example of our total population is 179,312. So that is our total population. And then we'll put also an integer is the men population. So the percentage of men population is 54%, and we also need to put the women population here. Next part is also integers is the total literacy. So the total literacy is 80%. And next is we will the literate men and Wait, woman. So the literate man is 30%. So next integer is that we will also put the illiterate man and illiterate woman. So the next part of this is also, we call this also the body of the main function. Okay, the printf. So the printf is, we should copy the total population and then use the %t or the integers and then n and total population. So the next part is printf. So we only need to copy the man population. Okay, man population. So the %d and \n. And printf and the total literacy and total literacy. So then is we'll print have the woman population, the woman population, and equals the %t \n, then so the woman population is, we should subtract this to some we will put the total population. So the total population is 179,312. So we subtract this to the men population. So as we finish to the printfs, the next things we need to do is we will also compute the men population. So copy the men population equals, so to compute the men population is we need to men need to compute the men population with the total population. Okay, so we should multiply this to total population, and then divide this to total population. So we need also to compute the woman population. So the woman population is, we need to compute this to the total population and subtract this to men population. So there it is. So the next part is we should also compute the total letter Z. So the total letter Z is we should multiply the total letter Z to the total population. So the total population, and then parentheses and divide again to the total population. So total population is 179,312. So the next part is we'll do the printf again. Printf and the total population. And the percentage, the integers. And then total population. Again, total population. And printf again. The men's population. Percentage and again, so should print the woman population. And so to get the woman population is we need to subtract the total population is need to subtract to men population and is again to printf the total. The last is the total literacy and percent D then the backlash N and the total literacy. So in the next part is we need also to compute the literate men and to get the literate men is we need to the total literacy, copy the total literacy and subtract to literate women. Also, we should compute the literate woman and then to get the literate woman is literate woman and multiply this the literate woman, we need to multiply to the total population. So and divide again to the total population. Again and print this, printf and literate men and literate men again. Printf again, need to print the literate woman then the next part is we should compute the illiterate. So the illiterate is illiterate men is to compute the illiterate men is we should the men population is subtract to literate men. Then illiterate woman and to calculate the illiterate woman is we need to woman population is we need to subtract this to the literate woman also. Literate woman. And then to print F literate men then equals to percent T illiterate. Again to the illiterate woman. Percent T dash N then illiterate woman. Need to also copy the illiterate woman and so as we finish to this now we're finished, so we'll write the end part is the return and the execution part in the close parenthesis. So now that we are finished, so let's check. There's something wrong. So let's run our program. So there is the answer. So the total population is 179,12. Main population 54. So the total population is so the woman population is 179,258.